Here we are, another day, another load to deliver, and I'm back on the road. Here, that's just that in the short story, right? In a nutshell. Yeah. Follow me on this little trip vlog as we get ready to travel. Alrighty, I started the video.
Kick.
Everybody shake it, baby.
So I tell you guys, time truly flies. Remember this time last year, I was driving this dump truck in Indiana, and I was telling my story or my plans about getting a truck from Lone Mountain and signing on with Landstar. And wow, it just seemed like I did that video 2 months ago. But today I'm going to take, or have performed, or whatever the term is, have I believe my third Landstar inspection. Is that right? Or was it fourth? Maybe fourth. But all I know is that I'm approaching my 1 year here at Landstar. So yeah, time is flying, man. So yeah, that's my plan. I'm actually headed over there right now. I have a facility place, that's 10 minutes from my house, and I'm heading over there to get an inspection done. Hopefully it doesn't take all day. Hopefully it doesn't take more than an hour or two, and then I'll be headed to Joliet, Illinois, to pick up a hazmat load going down to Tipton, Georgia. So we'll get right back at it, jump right into the fire, and get some freight move, head down to sunny Georgia, get empty Wednesday morning, and then see what I can get coming back home, at least back into the Midwest, and move some freight, maybe a good weekend load, get back home next Monday. That's the plan. I generally book out, but I wasn't quite sure with this Landstar inspection if I was going to have to get it down there in case it take a little too long here, so I didn't want to book a load at the moment. But if I get this Landstar inspection, I'll start searching and book me a load and get something coming back into this neighborhood. So yeah, that's the plan. That's the plan. We always make a plan in trucking, but we all know we got to be a little flexible because things can change at the drop of a hat or a swivel on a dime. So that's the plan. So stand by and let's see how this thing works out. Got it done. So I'm here in Joliet about to pick up my hazmat load. I'm taking down to Tipton, Georgia. Had a 12 o'clock appointment, so I thought. Kind of find out it's a 1 o'clock appointment, so I'm an hour and a half early. So hey, what can I do? Sit back and relax and wait, clean my trailer out, swept it out a little bit. Make sure it's clean. It's a hazmat load, so a lot of times this trailer needs to be thoroughly clean. So I thought I would just take a chance instead of waiting for them to tell me to do it. Excuse me. And now I'm further delayed. So we did that. I gotta tell you, man, for December 13th. Man, it's beautiful outside, man. In Chicagoland area, 40, 50 degree temperatures. This is outstanding. Can't get no better than this. So, yeah, I'm excited about that. Good weather. And I'm going down south. Hopefully it'll be a little better. But I just want to update you guys on that. I'll get loaded here in a minute, and we'll get down the road. And I'm try to find a place to get a Landstar inspection. Probably once I deliver this load down there on Wednesday in Georgia. Find a place and get it done. So come along with me on this journey, and we'll update you down the road. Oh, family. So I'm finally loaded. It is 3 o'clock in the afternoon here in Joliet. A little later than I wanted to be, but my saying is always it's trucking. So we got a hazmat load on. I braced it, went inside the box, and put some low locks in there. It's all palletized, but you know, by law we need to make sure it doesn't move. So I went on in there and braced it. But we're going to get down the road, going to Tifton, Georgia. 900 something miles. Got today, the rest of the day, and tomorrow to get it done. And so I'm going to try to get 300 miles done today, and then knock the rest of it out tomorrow. I'll be there, sitting there Wednesday morning for 8 o'clock appointment, sitting pretty. So that's the plan. Wasn't able to get my Landstar inspection this morning, so I'm going to get that done while I'm down in Georgia. Hopefully it won't be no shenanigans, you know. Whoever the Landstar inspector is, hopefully he'll come to work on Wednesday. That seems to be the going theme when trying to get a Landstar inspection. The person who is certified to do the Landstar inspection isn't available. So that's the gist of it. So yeah, you know, hopefully that all works out for us. But you know, I just wanted to chit chat and let you guys know I apologize for my hiatus and not doing any type of videos. And again, been real busy with our bus company. It's kind of had me hostage, so you know, it's a good thing. But we got to make sure we're rolling here on the truck side, because we got responsibilities here as well. Our responsibility to the family, the highway pit master family, and also to Landstar, my contractual obligations. We got to move freight. So here we are. We're moving freight, man. Leaving now, heading out, getting down the road, and doing what we're supposed to be doing. That's keeping the supply chain together. But yeah, we've been pretty busy. It's been an interesting few weeks with us here at you know, with the company, with Celebrity Charter Services. Been pretty hectic, been pretty busy, but that's a good thing, you know. One of our goals when I started this was to make sure the bus company survived, and we were able to successfully do that. And in doing that, we also added a new unit, a new bus to the fleet. So that's a good thing. Now the challenge is being able to manage both. So we're working through that. We'll figure this thing out. But once we get out of the Christmas season, the holiday season, January, we're going to be hitting it balls to the wall and getting some freight moved, because we got some liquid to build up here, which our company is called Cat Enterprise. So we got some liquid to build up. We got some work to do. So we got some miles to make. Truck is still doing solid. We got no complaints there. Landstar is still great. You got no complaints there, outside of the Landstar inspection. That's about the only complaint you get out of me at the moment. But we worked through that as well. So I'm gonna get this party started, and we're gonna check in with you on down the road, let you know where I'm gonna shut down at tonight, and we will talk to you then. All right, talk to you soon, fellas. I did an incredible video segment about 5 minutes ago, and the whole thing was in slow motion. Look at that. I'm sitting there trying to trying to figure out why I sound like I have mud in my throat. But yeah, man, it's trucking. Well, look, I just wanted to kind of get you caught up on what's going on with me here. So like I said, I had a load that picked up at 12 o'clock. I get there, I was told it was a 1 o'clock appointment. So of course I had to wait. I had no choice. I got to 11:30. I had to wait for it. when I finally get a door, they got me a door at 1 o'clock. They started loading me about 2:30ish. I got out of there about 3ish. So here we are. The load turned into a night run. I don't necessarily have to do it the entire night. I'm looking at, goodness, about 842 miles to go. You know, I knock out maybe 250 miles tonight, and then get up tomorrow and knock out the rest of it. I just want to get there the night before. I like to get to my drops the night before, if at all possible, especially if there's a place for me to park on their property. I like to get there, have a fresh clock in the morning, go on duty once I start getting empty, and then go to my next stop. However, Wednesday is going to be a unique day because I have to give myself an inspection, a Landstar inspection. One of the only drawbacks with Landstar, and again, don't have anything negative to say, but if there was a negative thing to say about Landstar, it is the Landstar inspection, because we can only get those done at certified locations where they have a certified Landstar inspector on site. So what I've experienced lately is you go to a place that is designated as a Landstar inspection site, and in most cases there's one person on that entire staff that is certified. So you show up on the date that he's off, he or she is off, and you're screwed because you can't get that inspection. Then when he comes back the next day, that individual is backed up with work that he has to complete. So you show up early in the morning thinking you can get there and be the first. He's already got work on the in his bay, and he's 3-4 trucks down before he can even see you. So now you're turning in a 30-minute inspection has now become an 7-8 hour event, because you're 7-8 hours away from being able to be pulled into the bay. That is a downfall. I tell you guys, I live minutes from 2 Landstar inspection sites, 2 of them, and I deal with that all the time. Today I'm on I had my first inspection when I first started. I had another one in April. I had one in August, September, I guess, I'm trying to remember. And this is my 4th one. So this will be my 4th inspection, Landstar inspection, once I get this completed. But it's probably one of the hardest things I have to get done when I quarterly here at Landstar. So that is the only thing. And it's not Landstar's fault. It is the places that say that they are a Landstar designated inspector, but they have one person. And the place that I normally have been getting my inspection done, the guy that normally did the inspection no longer works there. So now they had to get somebody else certified, and that took a while. So that place didn't have a inspector or a certified Landstar inspector there. So that was a challenge. And I like to get it done at home, because if something comes up, I can get it addressed, because it's not a time constraint and I don't have a load on. So those are things I like to get that done at the house. So in this case I can't. So yeah, Wednesday is going to probably be dedicated to beginning a Landstar inspection, because I'm going to have to travel over to a place where I can get it done. And I got to get it done, because if I don't get it done, I'll get shut down, and now I'm really screwed. So that is a project of mine this week. That is a project. We'll get through it. But I'm going to run tonight and get down the road a little bit, and start the challenge of being able to find a place where I can park this baby and get some sleep tonight. So that's going to be an adventure. I might give you an update on that. But I want to hope, I guess, how's everybody doing? Everyone's year ending the way they intended it to do? Did they make the revenue they intended to make? Are they prepared for the holidays? Are you prepared for the new year? I know after the holidays, the saying is that things get kind of slow. I don't anticipate it being too slow. I really don't. I expect in January to come out into the new year and kick the door wide open. That's my plan, and I don't see why that's not going to happen. So I'd like to get everyone's opinions on that and see what people think. I know I've got a few folks that have asked some questions, such as, do I believe the rates listed as to how they are now, will it stretch out, to next summer or another year or so? I believe it will. I believe it will. Especially here at Landstar, the numbers are. I ain't gonna say it's easy. I don't like to use the word easy, but you can find freight that's 350 and up. There's plenty of it. 350 and up, 4, sometimes 5. There is freight here that pays that. And I don't see that going away too soon. The lanes are pretty solid. Spot market is real good right now, I think. You can find your kind of niche, automotive. Right now, retail, grocery is pretty good. So those spot market niches are there for you to dab into and make some money there. Yeah, it's all about, kind of figuring out what you want, knowing what to look for, making those phone calls, and get behind the wheel and go get that freight. It's there. It's there. And right now, man, the weather is, obviously this weekend was pretty bad. Definitely praying for those folks in those states that got devastated by those tornadoes. So that was just unbelievable. A tornado that's on the ground for 200 and something miles, that is unheard of. So I definitely pray for those families, and those folks that have suffered, those folks who lost loved ones, and those people who have lost their homes. I just can't imagine dealing with something like that. Unbelievable. But it's uncharacteristically warm weather right now. I know it's the beginning of December. The weather is warm, but at the same time, the good side of that is that there's not a lot of adverse weather that's going to slow you down to get out there and make the revenue you need to make. So I guess it's about taking advantage of the perfect storm, and I guess. And I know I'm rambling. But I haven't talked about specific topics in a little bit. So there's a lot of stuff to talk about. But I'll keep this on as a trip vlog, as you would right now. So I'm gonna end this right here, and I follow with you guys on maybe tonight when I get a place to park, or tomorrow as we travel and get on down to Tifton. But stand by and we'll talk about this a little bit later, family. Good morning, family. How's everybody? I'm down here about 20 miles east or west of Tifton, Georgia. I delivered my load this morning. Got there at 7:45, and they had me empty in about 25 minutes, which was great. And so I mosey on over here. I noticed last night when I was doing my post trip that I had a wheel seal leak, and I needed a Landstar inspection. So I said, well, let me find a shop which wasn't too far away, and I found one which is actually a Landstar approved location. Great place, by the way. Great, beautiful garage. It's the garage behind me. They deal with Landstar directly. They do inspections, and they also do repairs for us. So I'm getting a wheel seal on the drive axle repaired, and I'm getting since I got the tire off, might as well get some brakes, some shoes on there. So getting a set of shoes, and then I'm gonna get this inspection done. So that the regular maintenance, just kind of staying on top of stuff. You know what I mean? But yeah, I just wanted to wrap this vlog up. Trip went smooth, no problems at all. Hazmat load, delivered it. The load paid $4,200 gross coming down here. But the beauty of it was I negotiated an extra $800 in terms of accessorials. So that was nice. So got a little extra on it. That's not going to be taxed, if you would. So looking for another load. I got a load on the hook, picking up here in Tifton, going to Bolingbrook, Illinois, for a Monday delivery. But it's a load where I have to leave the trailer. Since I'm not in a rush right now, because I still got to get an inspection and all that good stuff, I'm not in a big rush. Pick it up tomorrow morning, cruise on up there, and then deliver it this weekend. And start this thing all over. I'm going to shut it down for the holidays. Family and I are going to take a vacation. And beginning of the year, we're going to hit it again. But I'm going to share my trip with you guys, with the family and us. Put a little video together and let you guys see it. To see how the Haywards, how the family kind of travels. So hope all is well. You guys be safe. Down here in Georgia, 60-something degrees, beautiful. Just see the scenery in the background. Beautiful, man. Still green. We'll talk to you guys later. Keep doing what you're doing so we can see what it does. Talk to you soon, family.